Yeah, and that's still like a super doable game for Amped, right? I think they just need to draft away from a one-track mind, right? Don't do Kled J4, especially like if you're gonna do that, get rid of something like an Alawi.
When did they pick Alawi?
I think Alawi was a very late pick for them. It was
Okay.
second. It was second phase.
Oh, okay.
So, um,
Not something they could have really avoided at that
I
time.
mean they could have banned it. Still second ban phase.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean they were winning bot lane, right? They got the did they kill soccer? They got him really low. They almost killed him,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
and then
they
they
got him
and then they
once.
forced the tower down. Right? They were winning bot lane pretty well, um, and I think that's a definite highlight for him. And I think they just need to shore up their play because they were making a lot of aggressive step ups, um, into places without vision, and yeah, and straight on to Alawi. So I would start by banning out the Alawi.
Yes. So there's
What the hell, Kevin?
what?
I ain't even gonna repeat that.
Why?
Damn, dude.
Toxic?
I mean, toxic towards his own teammate soccer, but yeah, that
Oh.
was whoa. That that
Kevin coming out guns blazing?
them some strong words, man. That
Kevin
was
felt he got benched for Chloe.
I don't know if I can like punish you for being toxic against your own teammate, but
Because
dang.
I'm sure it's actually probably all in good fun.
Right. DoV showing up in Swarm today though.
DoV normally has a pretty good showing.
Yeah.
Um, so the one cool thing about hanging out with those guys, I guess I found out Ham is that the guy has over at his house his place last night. It was RF Legendary, me, the vape shop owner, his girlfriend, a lawyer, randomly, an accountant, and a pizza shop owner.
Yeah.
Now, pizza shop owner guy brought over 3 large pizzas and 26 or 28 wings for all of us for free. Apparently, they
Jesus.
do this every Saturday.
It's just something they do.
Yeah,
Nice.
and yeah, so they're like, yeah, you're more than welcome to come every time. I was like, oh, how much do I owe you for the pizza? Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't have to pay for this? They're like, no. I was like, what? I know the guy owned the place. So I was like, holy, you had to sit here watch Doctor Who talk to a pro player about League and watch and get pizza. Like I don't know, shoot, chalk up a perfect night. Apparently they were all super toxic towards each other, much like Vex. Vex very toxic towards each other, nice towards other people. Very toxic towards one another. Is actually Andy here today?
I don't know. He's hosting us.
Is he?
Yeah, he's hosting us, but I
That's
haven't
probably
seen
how
him in
he's getting
chat.
all these points.
Yeah, I mean
Probably has it on auto
you
host.
only get 80 points for hosting, so it's like not a huge jump. It's not like per minute. It's just yeah.
Oh. Is Baymax Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's I saw one BM at least. Oh wow. Oof. Oofed. Rough. I just saw it. I saw his earlier comment. That was pretty rough too. DoV's garbage. It's like, whoa, hey. Like, wait, I think he's actually part of DoV.
Hey, thanks for the host, Moneybag Rich.
Where's my sub? I'll give you noodles.
Jesus.
Captain Polybear. Cool. What are we waiting on? Yoni and gummy balls? I don't know who Gummy is.
Yeah, they're waiting for Gummy to join. Or Keone, one of the two.
League needs to have timestamps in general, like this. General lobbies.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I started it at 12:08 is when I started counting down 5, so.
Set our
Alright.
timer on my phone because I've got in the subs.
Here it comes, Gummy Bowls.
Gummy bears. Now that sounds pretty good right now.
Dude, I could go just grab myself like a nice 10-pound bag of gummy bears. Oh.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it right now, Ham, because you're gonna lock yourself out somehow. But
What if like a Mexican food truck drove by right now? Would you let me go get
Depends what's on
some
it.
enchiladas?
no, I'd let you get tacos.
Tacos? Come on.
Tacos way. Tacos way. You know it's 8:15 in Brussels right now.
That's
You
weird.
didn't know that, Ham.
Like Brussels. That's what, Belgium's capital?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's in Belgium.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Belgium's capital. Jet is so toxic today. I've never seen DoV like be this weird. Normally DoV is like pretty normal.
I was gonna say DLV is normally pretty chill except for one person.
Yeah, just be glad he's not here today.
And I was looking forward to going to basic with him.
Yeah, so you could beat the crap out of him?
No, I just wanted to do combat with him. That's all. Like I'd want to go to combat with you, or I want to go to basic with you, Ham. That's why you should join. We could join the same thing. Did you know there's a buddy program now?
There's a buddy program?
Yeah. So what you can do is you sign up together. Well, not at the same place. You just need to know someone that's going.
Right.
And you get like same base, the same stuff as each other apparently.
That's awesome.
And there's more money involved or something. It made no sense to me. I was like, what?
All right. Here's the thing though. I call being Steve, you have to be Bucky. You probably don't get that.
I could be Earl.
Earl?
Earl.
Earl?
Carl.
All right. I forgot to set up the pick band overlay. As always, I was having too much fun talking. I'm fixing that up. There we go. Pick band overlay is on. I just have one question for you, DG. Are you going to be the overlord in the army? Good lord, my mic is picking up way more than it's supposed to.
What'd you say to me, Hamcam?
My mic, it's picking up way more than it's supposed to.
Oh, feels bad.
Is there like an audible like background hum?
Negative. I can't hear it at least.
Stream, is there a background hum?
Like there's no.
It's very low.
A karma.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
that's interesting.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. My mic suddenly went from like not picking anything up like it's supposed to until I talk to like it's just blowing up right now. I mean, it makes sense. Like my computer just went into overdrive, but let me see if I can mess with my fan settings. Yeah, the karma pick is really weird. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of that, but it is very poke heavy, and I think if they really want to shut down, poke might be a better option than hard engage, especially because like Jinx and Tom Kent are up. For some reason, DoV's not going for it.
Don't. Yeah, I don't know. If it's up, you might as well. Whoa,
Hey, the
hold on.
Zac pick. Someone's
like to
about
see.
to get ridiculed left and right.
Or praise. Left, right.
Or praise. Probably not. I don't praise any Zac player.
I mean, you'd never say anything too bad about Doodles.
It's because Dudo doesn't play
Jupiter's.
Zac.
You never said
He
much
barely
about
even
Jupiter's,
played
Zac.
it. I mean, he was a fairly decent. He didn't do anything stupid, right? I see a lot of Zacs do a lot of stupid stuff. Like Doodle wasn't doing anything super fancy, but like he wasn't stupid with it.
Yeah. Boy. Wombo combo.
Wombo combo.
But it's not quite the Zac Scion Wombo combo.
No, gonna be the Wukong. Don't know if that's top or mid yet. Could actually be either. I might actually like to see it mid because Zog plays these very like distance focused poke characters. Wukong can really disrupt that play pattern.
Yes. But he also does play things like Fizz. Like, you look at his, his champion list, that's like normally what he plays is assassins. It's weird to see him on these poke heavy in the league.
Yeah.
No, not this again.
Alright, Galio ban and Vlad ban is a little weird. And the Jinx ban? Okay. I can get down with that. For a second I thought that was AMP that banned that. I was like, why would AMP ban Jinx?
Oh,
They
that's
already
what I
picked
thought you were
Caitlyn.
saying too. I was like, wait. I was like, hold on. What's going on in my games?
Looks like he's gonna be Clovers on the Klepto Caitlyn top lane. Gets
I mean, we should put it past him.
No. He's gonna pick up the Poppy though. Very strong pick right now. I'm actually a big fan of Poppy's abilities, and it's a very strong counter to both Zac and Wukong.
Yes. As soon as they jump in, if you don't get your wall in time, that's all right, because you just ult them away. You say, I don't want it.
I can't.
Oh.
I don't want you here. Get out of
The thing
here.
I don't know what happens is like, cause Zac can't be CC in the middle of his ult, can he?
Not while charging it, but he can
When he's
while
flying, he
moving.
can, though.
Yeah.
So
I
can you
don't-
knock your entire team all the way back?
No, because he drops
Okay.
them all on the spot.
Okay.
I wish he took them with him. Like that would be so cool. You just knock
He's
your
so
your
terrible.
whole team deep into like left field. It's like, oh god. Kled into the
Well,
Poppy's a
this
little
team is
bizarre.
heavy engage.
Yeah, it's super heavy engage again. Again with the Kled too. I don't really think that's a fantastic pick in the Poppy. Again, just because Kled's only way in is a dash, right? And he's gonna get stopped by the Poppy W pretty easily.
Does his ult count as counts as a dash?
No. So he's running, and when he's actually locked onto you, I'm pretty sure he's unstoppable.
Okay. Give a pencil.
I don't even get that.
It's a pickup line, Ham.
No, I get it's a pickup line. It's like it's a really bad one though.
How many pickup lines have you heard other than mine, obviously, that are good? Because all of mine are 10 out of 10.
Like one. It was like super cheesy, but it was like that's solid.
You you watch How I Met Your Mother or no?
I hate that show. It's so bad.
I've seen like clips of it on Facebook and stuff. We'll randomly go through.
It's got
I'll stop.
moments, but it's not
Yeah,
a good show.
I'll stop and watch them. And one of them was the best pickup line ever, and the entire time I was just cringing.
Uh,
Like literally called cops, and like get an ambulance in here. This woman has a cracked rib, and like cops and stuff showed up. And the woman's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "You have a cracked rib." He's like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Well, I don't know how you don't have a cracked rib when you fell from heaven." I was like, "Oh my god." That is the most like just terrible, cringy, just god awful thing I had ever.
yeah,
Because I put myself in the shoes of like the ambulance people and the police. I'd be irate.
I'm pretty sure there would be legal action.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure that's not legal.
And you know darn well that someone tried to do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some awful stuff right there. I would, if I was that girl, like if I was a girl and that happened to me, I would actually just stab myself on the spot, just so that the ambulance people actually had something to do.
Right? Just be like, nope, sorry.
Just like, as long as he can't follow, right? Don't let him in the ambulance with me.
He's nothing to me. He's nothingness.
Hey,
I want him away from me.
thank you for another sub gift there.
Hey.
Good old Moneybags Rich. I liked you better when you were Moneybags Rich rather than Target Acquired. Not that I don't like you as Target Acquired, but like, I don't know, calling you like Moneybags is it's pretty fun because you actually just like have bags of money apparently.
Unleash the tentacles.
Have you noticed that like DoV just has something for the tentacle characters? They got the Vel'Koz, they got the Illaoi.
We're not gonna dive too deep into that one, Ham.
Vel'Koz should have Illaoi's tentacles instead of his own.
Cool.
And his auto attack should work like her tentacles.
Slap.
Just a massive AoE slap that heals him for percent missing health.
What would his crit animation be? All three of them?
Yeah, it would be three of them in a line. Just like
That stack on
or,
top of each other.
or actually no,
length?
in a row. Yeah, like so
Also
it goes
with-
really far.
Okay, so yeah, so in length. Not
Yeah,
width.
yeah, length rather. Yeah, he's a grower, not a shower.
Feels bad.
Oh shoot, what do we? I gotta. Let's see. Game time. What was the game time?
Chat, what was the game time?
Does anybody know what the
Like it
game
was-
time was? I wasn't even paying attention. I was having too much fun casting.
You could end the stream and restart it. And I can go look at the VOD.
I'm recording and I don't need to be.
31 plus.
Okay.
Business Trooper said. Does that sound right? I thought it was over, but I could very well be wrong.
Here, I'll open my local VOD. This might have noise on it for a second, guys.
Sorry, lads.
They're not even. Yep, there we go. That's muted. Don't worry about it.
Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, it was 31 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
So it was over. Okay. What is our contest for this one gonna be?
How many combos do you think Ziggs and Caitlyn hit? I'm kidding, but we could do how many dunk combos do we get?
Dunk combos being.
You could do it with the Zach Wukong combo.
I don't want to have to count this every time. That's
There's gonna be like 6.
right, but I still have to count it and remember it. And if it,
Alright.
you never know if it like happens off screen, anything like that. Yeah.
I think something that's like actually interesting.
Let's do Zach health regen. So we'll have to look at the post game. Like how much
Like
how much
his
health
shield?
is how much healing is Zach gonna have in the game?
Okay. That's all you, because I don't have a clue how much is the standard amount.
Oops. What the hell?
Honey?
Nani?
Do you know that number? That's normal.
I'm gonna say 45K because I think that's about normal.
Jesus, really?
I think so.
Holy.
I mean, don't forget that like he takes a lot of
Oh
jumbo
yeah.
damage. I could be really wrong, but I feel like that's like what I normally see.
Yeah, that's fine by me. This one's a toss up for me. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to bid this. Did you get forced out?
Yeah, I reloaded though. I mean, I have them added, so I just respected them from friends list.
Yep. Eventually, Riot will fix this, right? Think we're gonna see any early game shenanigans?
I don't know how you got. You might have gotten a lot of points, Sean, by because you're subbed. Subs get 3 times as many points as non-subs do.
I would imagine that's what it is.
And if you haven't been buying tickets at all, then yeah. Because people have had a lot more points than you, and they just bought tickets and stuff.
Yeah. Is he number 1 right now?
No, he's number 3
Okay.
at the moment. He's at like 3K points. Yeah, dude, everybody should sub. Hell, I mean, it goes to the prize pool. I need to update the prize pool count because Moneybags just threw like 6 subs at us today.
Jesus, really?
We're at 16. We started the day at 10.
Holy crap. That's what I like to see, boys. 16. What do we need for affiliate? Like 50? Or partner? 50?
I don't think it's like a flat sub number for partner. It's like viewer count.
Well, we just hit 10K today, so.
No, like average viewer.
Right. I'm saying that we
Yeah.
like hit 10K total today, so.
There's a prize pool 300. I don't think we're quite at 300. Let me open up.
It's getting close.
Yeah, I mean we're only like $25 away.
And the rest of it's gonna go to my shipping costs.
Yeah, fuck, screw that.
My uniform costs.
You have to pay for your own uniform?
You get 2 free ones, but they give you 6 apparently.
Uh,
So you don't get a choice. Got one for every day of the weekday week, and then you got the one for the washing day.
didn't you say they pay you like 16 grand up front or something though?
Depending what job I take, yeah.
Okay.
The sign-on bonuses right now in the army are nuts. Yeah, I'm telling you, just go do combos. You have to take a year.
Yeah, we're really close to 300 price pool.
Are we?
Yeah, we're 650 off. So about 3 more subs.
$6.50.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah, we're at 293.
Freaking right.
Hike with a super early gank onto Spotarwan. He's still level 1, but so is Clovers. But I mean, that's a really nice gank there. That's gonna put him in a nice spot.
Yeah, that helps out Clovers quite a bit.
Yeah. It took us so long to get this prize pool last split. Like we got this like mid playoffs last season.
8, 9. Was it that long?
Yeah, we didn't start getting money from stream until like week 10.
Jesus.
That's when people actually started like doing their bit wars and stuff. You only put 10 points on over, Sean?
Sean Bear doesn't want to bet big. He probably
He wants to keep his points.
right.
Right, but pretty good trading coming out from DoV. Actually, maybe not. Actually, the Tristana's going super aggressive. Forces a flash out of Nami. But Soccer trading back pretty well. Feeling pretty good about where they're at. Now Clover's in a little bit of a rough spot against the Kled. Nice charge there, though. And here comes Hike. This is a perfect time because Kled is just dismounted. He's going to get one more auto attack. And the burn should bring him down. First blood over to Hike on the J4. Hike is, he's such a proactive jungler.
Yeah, he is.
It's so nice. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a really weird matchup for Zog. I don't know how much he's going to like it. I don't know how bad it is, but I feel like it's definitely not superb for him.
Not ideal.
Fight me, Sean Bear. There's no money on the line, so there's no reason not to.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Yeah, my time's up.
Your time's up. Oh no.
Yeah. I was in timeout.
Why were you in timeout?
I don't know. I wasn't in timeout.
Okay. It's just a duel, Sean Bear. There's no points on the line.
Just to see who gets the dub.
It just says one of us wins, one of us doesn't. Darn. Sean Bear won.
Sean Bear win?
Yeah. It's because he banned away my Zac. If I was on Zac, I would have won. Next time I'm gonna put points on the line. Clover's actually taking a lot of damage. Tries to get the charge under the tower onto Sputter One, but yeah, matchup definitely not going in his favor.
No.
Oh my god, Sean Bear's a beast. He's winning all the duels.
Sean Bear too strong. Lean, mean, dueling machine.
Yep.
That sounds really good right now, chocolate milk.
What do you mean we're at the 300 goal? Target. Did you do a donation to the?
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't have like alerts set up on the stream yet. Did you do a dono or something? Oh my god, super good engage there actually coming up from the Tristana and the support there. Should be a clean double kill. Oh yep, $10 dono.
Oh dang, we're at 302 weeks.
Yep.
What is this? I got acquired, making up for Cat's absence.
Yeah, dude.
I hope Cat's having a good time.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up notifications soon, as soon as I figure out how. It's not that I can't do it with Stream Elements. I just haven't set it up.
Right. Been taking the time to yet?
Yeah. I was too busy getting the website and the overlay set up. Star next to your name. What do you mean on the event page? Oh no, you mean in here. Sorry. Yeah, that means you're a sub. No, the crown means you have Twitch Prime. If you hover over it, it tells you what it is.
Yep. Yeah, I never knew that Twitch Prime showed until we started doing our streaming.
Yeah. As far as the game goes, though, this is definitely looking pretty good so far for AMP.
Yeah.
Zogs
better
in a
game
bit
so
of a
far.
dangerous spot. Wukong has 6, but a nice... Yeah, that was a really, really good satchel charge. But, yeah, this is definitely the start they wanted. Again, their bot lane was winning. They're winning this time. They got the double kill down bot, which is really solid for them. Kled did give over first blood, but he's still holding his own versus the Poppy. So... Definitely a good job here. Looks like they're going to go for another engage. The root does land onto Anubishiri. He's trying to get away from the explosive charge. Soccer with a good amount of damage back, though. Actually trading pretty evenly. Now Hike is in here. Wants to get the kill off. He does land the Flagging Dragon. Tristana jumps right into it. She does have Buster Shot, but she's going to flash away. And Anubishiri picks up the kill.
That's super unfortunate for the Triss to jump right into it.
That was as unfortunate as it gets. Now Clover's in a pretty bad spot. Actually going to get caught up by the stretching strikes. Clover's running for his life under the tower. Starstar is going to try and take it up, but he's actually going to fall into his passive. Clovers wants to pick up the kill. Save your Q for when they bunch up. Clovers, that is when you can win it. It looks like Spoder won. Gonna jump in to try to save him, but he doesn't get it. The Hammer Shock picks up the kill. Clovers with the 1v2. I'm not even going to call it an outplay. It was a play. I don't know if it was an outplay, but oh, Gummy Bowls. He falls as well, and it's just disaster across the board right now for AMP. Zog does fall.
No.
I think that was...
dies, DoV loses.
I think that was Airy. Yep. All right, so DoV will lose this game. I'm just going to message them all right now and tell them to leave.
Zog is dead. Game is over.
Yep.
But in all actuality, looking like a good game for DoV right now.
Yeah, we were just talking about how it's looking like a good game for AMP, and suddenly, just like last game, it just something just across the board, everything goes wrong for them somehow, and DoV now with 1,500 gold lead. But they still have a Tristana, like, and they're still got to push up onto this tower. Like, they're doing so much damage here. It's already freaking halved. Not to mention, most of the gold right now for DoV is on Hike, where you'd like prefer to see it maybe on the Caitlyn. Clover's actually, with the red buff, is going to be really dangerous here for Spoder to have to deal with, doing a lot of damage. Once he gets his heroic charge up, he can really punish him. He's going straight into the wall. That's going to be a kill. Yep, can't kite that way. You have to kite straight up in the river there. That way the Poppy doesn't get the free hit there. Gummy Bowls in a little bit of a dangerous spot. Oh my god. Nazumi really knows how to play Karma. He's getting these tethers off perfectly. Lethal tempo is here. I don't think the soldiers count as an auto attack. Or no, wait, because it actually procs anything. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna guess the poke from Comet is just really strong. Yeah, I forgot it procs off just any damage. I was thinking whatchamacallit. I was thinking Halo Blades. It probably could work. I'm gonna guess like the poke from Comet in lane is really important because Azir doesn't have very many great matchups. And then, not to mention like Azir, because he does so much damage, like Comet's gonna be coming up really fast because it does come up faster the more damage you do, like or how often you proc damage. So you get a lot of kind of Comet procs there. Here comes the Zac over the wall, wanting to get onto Nubishiri. The chain does land. He's gonna be falling here. No trade kill to be had. Clover's starting to really decimate this matchup versus Spoder. Uses the ult to try and get the knockup. Only needs is a heroic charge in and the Q, but a flash away from Spoder puts him in a good spot. That was a really nice pickup kill there. Now Zog needs to be careful. He is going to go burning down pretty low. Knight not going to finish him off, though.
Dude, for like the last 2 minutes, I have been coughing my lungs out. Oh. And a piece of pizza, I think, stuck like the backside of my throat, and oh my god.
A whole piece of pizza?
Oh, like a piece of crust.
Oh, that's not as fun as a whole slice.
Dude, I could not stop coughing. That was terrible. I'm sitting here like trying to guzzle water, coughing at the same time.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, gee willies.
Alright, looks like we're going to see a bit of a fight, but a shutdown onto Hike. Not so great for him there. Karma's going to fall. Nice TP there from the Poppy. Lane swap initiated by DoV after they lost their tower. I think is an okay call. They need to force this down fast, though, because AMP is going to send people up here ASAP.
I'd just like to say that Chloe's an absolute monster right now.
Yeah, 4-on-1, doing really well. Soccer's getting engaged on by the Kled. Nice use of the jousting, puts him in a pretty good spot. His ult's going to go forward. Lots of damage coming through, but the explosive charge not going to quite finish it off. Is going to burn down. Barely gets away alive.
7 HP.
Not even close. Hey, thanks for the bits there, Target. That should be another top tower going down in the favor of Amped. The sieging powers of the Tristana paying off.
I would imagine the later this game goes, the more the more useful Triss will be in comparison to Caitlyn.
Theoretically. I mean, Caitlyn does have a better late game win rate than Tristana does right now. Like, she has a better
Tristana
win rate.
also has, like, the worst.
Right. Which is, so I don't know, like, traditionally you would think that Caitlyn would be worse than Tristana late, but, like, the numbers right now say that Caitlyn's actually doing better late game than Tristana.
Which is really weird.
I imagine that has a lot to do with the comps being played, rather than just that, like, her damage is actually higher or something like that. But, I mean, Triss being 2-1-1, pushing down all these towers is super good for them at the moment.
Yeah, she's 1.3k ahead right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's sitting on 720 gold, getting pretty close to her Zeal. But game is kind of slowing down.
Yeah, I feel like Twitter Juan is kind of scared of Chloe. For good reason.
Yeah, just a little bit. Zach actually managed to find a Let's Bounce onto Anubis-Shiri. He's going to be falling down pretty quick, and Shijiru with the pickup kill there. Now Zach into his passive, but a nice engage from the Wukong on the back line. He's going to be able to knock him up for the time being. Shijiru, once the resets, he manages to get one, but he does get stunned up by the Poppy. I think he's going to be able to get out to the Blast Cone to safety, but the shield to the face. Now Hike wants to get in, but he's all by himself again. Zog trying to chase forward with Clovers. I think they might be able to clean up this fight. They've got the health bar advantage. Just comes down to whether or not Zog can actually land his skill shots. The shield doesn't pick up that kill. No, Zach wants to get the re-engage in, but Zog almost falls down. The stoppage is going to be used. He's going to be dead. Clovers, you are the last hope. You are Obi-Wan Kenobi right now. Can you pick up the kill? You get the shutdown killed onto the Wukong. Nazumi, presumably next to fall. All you need is one more charge and a double kill for Clovers. 7-0-2. Triforce coming in big right now.
Jesus, Chloe, why are you so big right now?
Why did you play like this last season?
Right? Where is this Chloe's in the final? Oh my. It's just a Poppy, but it still can be pretty scary.
Dude, Poppy is so scary when she gets attack damage now because of that recent buff to her scaling. She does so much. She's actually going for Hysterics gauge now, which is a little overkill in my opinion, but definitely still doable. I did actually see, it was either an LPL or an LCK game, where the Poppy went Black Cleaver Hysterics gauge and was just tearing it up. Zach gonna go in, tries to get the steal, but it actually goes over to Hike. Now he's all by himself, doesn't have a way out. Gonna be forfeiting his life. Soccer finally gets a kill. A little bit of gold into his pocket. That's really helpful. This means DoV might be able to find a fight. Yeah, Trista already sitting on Zeal and Berserker Greaves right now.
I think it's about time for a
dip?
Chloe, if she can, to start giving kills over.
Yeah. As much as I'd love to see the Poppy hard carry, definitely need your Ziggs and your Caitlyn to get some gold here.
Yeah, preferably more than 2 kills between the two of them.
It looks like they might actually be able to find a potential shutdown here. There's 4 members. Clover's with a nice disengage, sends the carry away. Still pretty low, but a flash out brings him to safety. And feeling okay about that now.
That's a good disengage
Yeah.
that they had there. That's one thing that's going to be really hard about their team is to really completely engage onto them. I think Zog just straight up dead here.
Tajiro almost got killed. Had to flash, actually. But yeah, Zog stepping up a little bit too far. He did get the turret. So open up the map a bit. They just have to defend this next one if they want that to be worth.
They need Caitlyn here, like, now.
Yeah. She does have a red buff, which will help a bit in the fights. A rapid fire.
Maybe that's why Caitlyn is struggling in comparison to, like, Jinx.
What,
Or
wave clear?
Varus and Ashe. Caitlyn doesn't go Runeans. Right?
No, not anymore.
And so that initial crit that you always get only gets on 1 target ever. As
Yeah.
opposed to the people with Runeans gets it on 3. So
Well-
maybe that has something to do with it. Obviously it's a small interaction, but
I mean, Varus and Ashe don't go Stormrazor, so
No, but
they
they're
don't get the
not-
area quit
they're
it
also not-
anyways.
they're not super crit ADC either.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do agree. I think like not having the Runons is actually a pretty big deal for where most of the crit AD carries are, right? Like Twitch goes Runons, Jinx goes
Yeah.
Runon, Ashe and Varus when they go crit they do it, right? Adding that wave clear to them is a pretty big deal, especially because, I mean, a big part of why the meta changed so much was the wave clear nerf against mid laners. So having that on your 80 carries is a potentially solid deal. So that could be kind of a hidden reason why. Especially because Shiv, like no one buys Shiv anymore. It's always rapid fire.
Yeah.
Because rapid fire actually does more upfront damage, and gives you longer range. So
Does Trist go for it?
Shiv
Or
or Runas? No, she doesn't.
Okay. Okay, maybe that is why they're not, you know, super great right now.
Yeah, Runas might just be like a hidden OP right now.
I think just because it gives you so much AoE damage.
Yeah,
it is.
AoE.
And wave clear. Like, AoE and teamfight and wave clear. 2 things that ADCs can generally have a problem with,
Right.
except for Jinx, obviously.
Yeah.
I think that definitely could be it. Especially with wave clear being out of mid so heavily.
Yeah. Hey,
Might have
thanks.
cracked the code, Ham.
Thanks for the bit, Neon. Sorry,
Hey.
bits. Yeah, if you could just give me 1 bit, I wouldn't have thanked you. 1 cent, jeez. I'll take 15 though.
15 biddies.
What do you think of the Mobies on Nami?
Yes and no. I don't really think it's a necessity.
I think I've asked you this question before.
Yeah, it's Janna, yes. Nami, no. Nami, I like Ionians.
Yeah. Clovers needs to back, man. Clovers has enough
But-
for Sterix. In fact, it looks like we're going to see an engage here from the Kled, which is right on top of the
Ooh.
Nami. He goes down quite fast now. Hike with the dunk combo from Zog, but he's in a little bit of danger in the backline. Nice after charge away. There's so many low health bars. This is where Clovers wants to clean up, but he doesn't have the engage capability. Oh no, Kled, you dashed too far, bud.
Feels bad.
Zach gonna be falling too. A little bit of a TP to try and save him. Nice job there. Might actually be able to turn it around. Kled surprisingly finishes the TP. I would have canceled that just because like he got out alive. Just cancel it to save the cooldown.
Poppy's like, let me in the
Poppy,
fight.
yeah, actually really wants to engage onto this. Doesn't quite have a way onto the wall yet, but just an even trade from both teams. Right as a mountain trade comes up, it's actually a little bit in favor of DoV. Game's super even though, right? Only a 200 goal difference.
Yeah, for 23 minutes in, it's super even. What was the bet even this game?
Zach healing.
Oh yeah. It's like, shoot, have I been needing to keep track of anything?
Oh, Neon, you only have 161 points? What on earth, dude? Alright, Anubishiri getting engaged on though. Electrocutes ticked, and another auto attack from Chijiro. Gonna put him on a killing streak. 7-2-1.
Trying to keep up with this Poppy for kills.
Yeah. Jesus.
What?
Neon used almost the last of his points on roulette, and he has no points now. He's down to 61. Nope, now he's down to 11.
No, he's down to 1.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, this game's looking like it could really go either way. Poppy building into what I assume is going to be a random. It's a nice engagement from Spotter 1. Puts him in a good spot. Gummy Bull's not able to find a way in, though. Right now, Hike is all by himself for the team fight. Now, Clovers might have a way in. Lots of damage onto the Zac. He's going to fall down quite immediately. This is a good go moment for DoV. The Cataclysm lands onto 3. The Tidal Wave doesn't land, but it doesn't matter. There's a nice Poppy ult onto 3 members as well. Now, Spotter trying to run for his life. Nice butter shot keeps him out, but Soccer chases forward. Zog once in. That is 4 kills over to DoV. I don't care if you don't have a jungler up. You should be Baroning right now.
Please. Please. Not that I care if it's them getting it. It's just the overall macro knowledge that I want to see.
Right. It's not that I specifically want DoV to get Baron. I just, yeah, at that moment, when there's nobody up except for a Tristana and you all have full health, that is definitely a Baron go moment. You maybe get this tower, but you still have to be really careful because everyone's coming up. Yeah, ace in the hole, not going to get too much done. They got a couple turrets and a nice influx of gold, but I definitely think a Baron would have been the correct call there. Hashtag what would Rockport do? I don't know what Rockport would do. Probably Baron.
Probably. Safe.
No way of knowing, though. Clovers actually manages to find the Wukong. They need to back out, though, because they've stuck around way too long. They're sitting on a lot of gold right now. All right, thankfully they're leaving.
Upside. Oh, man. Double Mountain and an Infernal with Baron. Boy, those... And a... Oh, my God. I just, like, keep thinking how fast these turrets would melt with Baron.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Literally, Ziggs, 2 autos, and Caitlyn 2 autos, and a satchel charge, and they're dead.
Yeah. And they're going to be able to get those 2 autos real easy because J4 has his flag, which is going to give AoE attack speed buff. Yeah, looks like Clovers is actually going for a Thornmail. I really disagree with that choice. The only person that's really getting a significant amount of healing is the Zac, and the Zac is auto-attacking the Poppy. There's something wrong. I think Randuin's is so good right now, right? Because crit champions have come back, right? You're negating their crit damage by 10%, which is almost basically ignoring the 10% true damage bonus. It doesn't actually work out that way, but like, it's a really good buff to have on top of Ninja Tabby. You're blocking so much auto-attack damage with the Randuins. Like, in a little bit of a rough spot.
Get a small buff.
Yeah, it's really hard to like actually buff Frozen Heart because its stats are already really good for what it is. Like you can't just toss more armor on it because it's already at like 100 armor, and you can't toss more CDR on it because it's already at 20 CDR. You can't toss more mana on it because like the people that buy it, right? Yeah. They don't want more mana on it, right? It's like what would you give it at this point? You'd have to buff its passive.
Well, what I think would happen is you actually a tiny bit of a tweak onto it, where you give it some health, take away the mana, and give it a little bit of health, or take away some armor for some health.
That would just be it would basically just be like a weird version of Randuin's at that point.
Right, but sometimes, like, if you're playing against Kai'Sa, or I guess Kindred kind of goes crit, for like like Rage Blade champions and stuff, it's gonna help more than a Randuin's would because they're not going crit. So you want to slow their attack speed.
Randuin slows attack speed. It's just not AoE.
Right.
Oh no, Zog walks up. He's gonna fall here. Yeah, there's no way he lives. Actually, oh, he could have actually, but he missed the flash. Now nice crit damage onto Anubishir. He's taking real low. Hike gonna be falling down as well. This IE is doing a lot of work. Amp find several picks in a row, and they should be getting Baron after this. To be honest, they don't chase that Chijiro. Come on, man. Go for the Baron. Go for the Baron. Go for the Baron. Go for the Baron.
Both teams, please. Look at that Baron. It's right there. It's free. Free for the pickings.
Yep. It looks like they're going for it, though. If Hike gets there, like, very quickly, they actually have a chance to steal this, because Poppy can knock Zac out, and Hike can steal this. He stayed around way too long for health, though, so I don't know if that's really a feasible plan. But Poppy's going to get in here and do a lot of zoning here. Zac has taken so much damage. He's actually going straight onto the Karma. Lots of damage there. Misses the knockup, but Zac already into his passive. Now Hike trying to get the re-engage onto the Nezumi. Buster shots him out of his own Cataclysm, which actually is a little bit better for him now. And just Zac gets the respawn. Low health, but he does manage to pick up the kill. And the J4 falls as well. Now Clover's no longer deathless. Zog going to be in a bit of trouble. But I think that's at least enough to maybe stop the Baron from Amp.
It should be. Ziggs and Kaelin can pressure enough there.
Yeah. And like that would have been such an easy Baron to take if Chijiro hadn't chased the J4 halfway across the map. If he had just ran straight to the Baron with his team, they would have taken that Baron easily. Another bizarre build choice coming out from Soccer, going for the Bloodthirster rather than getting the IE. This time I definitely don't like it. Like when you're ahead and you just want to survive burst that you can keep your DPS out, I think it's like kind of okay. But right now it's doing absolutely nothing for him. He's still taking a lot of damage, missing out on a lot of damage as well. So definitely would have preferred to see the IE.
There's only one person that has any sort of armor, like, to speak of. That's kind of Coled.
Yeah, but I mean, even besides like the 10% true damage.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
It's
nice.
It's 80 attack damage and 30 crit chance for him at this point.
Right.
Which is really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Looks like they're actually going to try and get engaged off with Zac. He does not actually have Let's Bounce, so he immediately tries to flash out, taking a lot of damage. No passive for him. He falls down immediately.
Oh, Kled, I don't think you want to go.
Kled actually manages to find an engage onto the backline, though. He gets immediately ejected. Nope. Get out of here.
It's so funny watching.
We don't want to see. Oh my god, that actually landed into the wall. Clovers with the shutdown kill onto Tristana. That is huge. Now Gummy Bowls up. Oh my god, the Satchel Charge with the disengage. The timing on all of this from DoV is accidentally impeccable right now. They're going to go for the Dragon instead of the Inhib.
That, I mean, they're going for that as opposed to the Baron.
Yeah. I mean, they could be getting a lot right now.
Please, just, you don't need minions, just go take it. Go take it. You got 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I guess you can go get Baron. That works too.
Yeah, Baron at this point is the best option. Especially because Kled showed top. And it's nice because Poppy can keep Zac from getting in. So they should have ward there, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to go down fast enough. I would have placed a ward in the blue pit there. That way you can see when Zac comes over. Have Poppy position in front of the pit to stop him from slingshotting in so that he can't get this Might Steal off. Either way, that's just a hypothetical situation. But DoV finally with the Baron, finally with the opportunity to try and close out this game.
Here's that, Randuins. They really don't need any sort of MR. Poppy's going to get disgustingly tanky eventually.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of already is. Even with all of her damage built. Like, yeah, this Poppy's nearly unkillable. It's all attack damage coming out from Amp right now, so Poppy literally just gets to build straight armor, which is really good with the way that interacts with her W.
Now, do you think that she should go Deadmans, do you like Deadmans on Poppy or no?
No.
Okay.
Deadman's on tanks is infinitely inferior to Righteous Glory, right? Like,
Right.
it's decent on some characters, but like in almost every situation, Righteous Glory, sure, it's going to give you less armor and less health, but the engage potential is so much stronger, which is what you're really looking for out of either one, right?
Yeah.
Right? I would get Righteous Glory and Randuin's because you can just charge forward with the Righteous Glory. Randuin's going to keep him alive. Kind of does what you want out of the Deadman's, but better.
The Poppy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's having a rough game right now with this with their engage.
Yeah, he's having a hard time. I wouldn't even say that like his positioning has been awful. It's just they're finding a lot of picks off onto him.
Yeah.
It's making it pretty rough. Poppy with the Baron split push. How fast is he taking that tower down?
That was
My
pretty quick.
God, when he gets that Sheen proc, that's absurd.
Yeah. It's a huge wave too. DoV needs to start pushing this mid in to at least somewhat assist the Poppy.
Yeah, they need to be able to match the wave pressure of mid and top. They are having trouble though because Gummy Bowls is actually doing a good job of kind of thwarting them off, threatening and engage. So gonna be able to clear out another wave here from Amp. And DoV just need to kind of play a little bit more. What's the word again? I said it earlier.
Aggressive?
No, confidence. They need more confidence. And I think part of that would actually help if they just had Poppy here. Because now that like Kled has shown up, Poppy's not going to be able to split push this. But it looks like they're actually going to go in for an engage. Hike manages to miss the Flag and Dragon and engage in from the Zac. Lands straight on to Anubishiri. He's falling down right away. Now Hike wants to get out but doesn't have the way. And yep, that's the rough part, right? You need the Poppy for the disengage from the Zac.
Yep.
And you can't just have her split pushing here. It was good, again, for the first tower it was good, but the second Kled shows up, you're not going to be able to get anything done anymore, so...
And Kled can engage from all the way over there.
Yeah, yeah, Kled can charge on in. He's all that movement speed. Straight into a ton of bombs, though. A little...
A lot of movement speed and stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, now the moment where, like, Poppy could have actually split pushed there, he just walked all the way back. He could have actually taken that top lane tower if he just stayed up there.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of weird like rotational macro from DoV at the moment.
Yeah, so that's a hard call, I feel like, as a top laner, too. It's
Right.
Like, well, I know my team's in trouble, but I know I should keep split pushing. Like, I don't know where to go.
Right. Or even just the idea of moving up, right? Like, oh, we got TP, we can split this up. But sometimes like when all your power's on this person that you want to have away, it's better to just keep them with you. Because if Poppy was there, they would have never got an engage off, right? And they could have just walked right up to that inhib and taken it, because it's an open inhib. And then they could have looked to start splitting their map.
Inu needs to stand like a mile and a half back in
Yeah.
these fights so that as soon as Zac engages, he can just throw the ult.
I damn near think he needs to get his Zanyas at this point.
Mikhail's wouldn't be terrible either. Ugh. I guess you really can't Mikhail's anything from Zac, can you?
No.
When I think about it.
His Q, maybe?
His ult?
Definitely not his ult.
You get Mikhail's ult?
No.
No?
I don't think you can even QSS his ult.
I wasn't sure if that would drop you or not. 'Cause I know, like, is it considered a knockup?
I don't know what it's considered. I don't think it's considered any of that. Or, yeah, it is technically a knockup because Yasuo can, like, ult them out of it.
Okay.
Oh, man,
But-
Nazumi stepping right over a ward. Lots of damage coming in, but the Flag and Drag misses. Soccer auto-attack just a little bit too preemptively there. Should have not. Oh, someone needs to take this hike. You need to catch this Kled ult. The ult from the Zac into the back line doing a lot of damage. Soccer's going to be falling down. Hike trying to get the kill under Nazumi. Actually manages to do that. Now Gummy Bowls is in as well. Lots of damage from that, but they're all kind of clumped up for Zog to do his damage. Hike manages to get out. No Clover's trying to get the kill on to Kled before he remounts. He does the stair skate, just helping him out quite a bit. Lots of health from him there. Zac waiting his time. Manages to get past the steadfast present. Clover's gonna be falling in the fight now. Hike and Anubishiri and Zog. Last one's alive. Jujiro with the
Like, disgusting damage.
yeah, I can't even speak right now. Yeah, he's got the reset triple kill already. Does have another jump if he wants it. That is such a big fight right now for the Tristana. Quadra kill picked up there. Should be able to catch mid, get an inhib at least, maybe even end the game. It's only Caitlyn respawning in 40 seconds. Just depends on how fast they rotate over. I don't know why you're taking the long route. They're going for Elder. Get the
Going
inhib.
for Elder Dragon. Oh, come on.
You don't have any stacks of dragons. This Elder is actually worthless for you.
I cry.
All right, well, on paper, AMP has some really strong players. Looks like their macro game's a little rough. Gummy Bowls. Oh, nice use of the clone. Stops the ult. There we go. And they got 2 towers out of it.
They did, but they could have got 2 and an inhib.
Right.
At least.
Yeah, they definitely could have gotten inhib. And the Drake isn't going to be strong enough with absolutely, like, nothing behind it to actually thwart DoV from trying to fight you. Now that she has the GA, Triss is pretty scary. But
Yes.
I mean, I still feel okay trying to go for like a dragon play if I'm DoV here. They just need to front to back really well and not get caught out by the Kled ult.
Yeah, they really need Poppy or Pike to take that Clyde ult to the face.
Yeah.
And make sure to use your steadfast presence, right?
Yeah.
When you see Zach jumping in.
Yeah, that is
Him.
that is one problem with Clovers right now in this game is he's been using it to get into the fight.
Yeah.
And so he hasn't actually had it to stop the engage from Zach. And like, you have to use it reactively rather than proactively as Poppy.
It's kind of awkward where it's like the movement speed on it's really nice, but and I know you like want to use it to get in, but you can use it to get in right after you stop the Zach.
Right.
Like you can use it both. It lasts long enough. You got Dead Man, so you're moving in pretty quick.
Yeah. Yep, Zach wants to go in for the engage. There's a steadfast present,
There
but a
you
Kled
go.
ult to follow up.
Oh
Anubishiri
my.
in a pretty bad spot. Hike does manage to take the Kled ult this time, but he falls godlike from the Tristana. That is the jungler down. This should be a free Baron for AMP.
Yes. Without Poppy ult, without Ziggs ult, yeah, you ain't gonna get much.
Yeah. Oh my god. Caitlyn's doing a good chunk of damage now, though. If he's able to get into a good spot, might be able to take away the Baron. Nope. Tristana does secure it. Gummy Bull's forced to use his stopwatch. And
That was the Zanya's at first. I was like, wait, what?
you're like, why? No, that's going to be another GA on the side there, which is going to make it even harder for DoV to get anything done.
Got 2 GAs to get through.
Yeah. Actually, he sold his stopwatch. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I mean, it broke.
Yeah, I mean, I would have just finished it into a GA rather than selling it.
Yeah, you know. You know.
Eh. Forget about it.
I want the BF sword.
Yeah, Clovers looks like he's building towards the Righteous Glory now, but I can't stress enough how much he really needs a Randuin's, because Tristana's doing a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, full build has armor pen now. Like,
You got to get that Randuin's just to get past the crit damage. Oh, Nubashiri, no. What is that damage from the Karma full AP? Almost 2 shots. And Nubashiri, rough life. Didn't have any backup with him. Needs to watch his positioning there.
it's been a little rough. This Tristana's so big right now, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, 17, 3, and 4. It's
Absolutely disgusting.
that is big. That is correct. I would consider that big. They're just going to try and siege up onto this tower. Poppy ult sends away 2. Zach engaged. A little bit denied and actually manages to get hit by a lot of CC. He's going to be put straight into the cell division. See if DoV can finish him off. It might be a little bit of a death trap. Manages to flash away. Zog with the ult, though. Barely doesn't pick up the kill. Whew, that was close.
He was gonna ult for the Zach. He should. I guess he could have just ulted the blobbies.
Yeah, normally, yeah, you should focus on the blobs. So right as they
They're holding
converge,
this-
it's like a free moment.
They were holding that turret by the skin of their teeth. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they still lost it,
Right, they did.
sadly.
Just that thing held for a little longer than it should have, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking for a pick on anyone just to walk through that gate. And it's going to be Nubashiri, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
manages to get the knock up onto Hike as well. Takes a lot of bullets to the face, but and they get the shutdown goal, so that's actually a decent trade for them. But top tower is going to go down as well. Honestly, just siege up mid at this point. No reason not to. The disengage is gone from Nami. Hike really wants to pick up Nozumi, though. See if he can. He just needs to get the Cataclysm off. Another Zigzag. That is on such a low cooldown. It's ridiculous.
That's why you can use it to wave clear.
Oh, this set might go a while, man. This game's coming down to one team fight, essentially.
Yeah, this gold lead's starting not to matter too much, even though I don't know how, but people still aren't full build.
Yeah.
Probably has to do with 211 CS or 128.
Yeah. But I mean, look at the CS lead for Kled. It's 140 CS up right now.
Yeah.
He's more than Flame Horizon and Clovers.
Have you ever seen a double Flame Horizon?
I've done a double Flame Horizon.
Have you? 200 CS up on someone?
Yeah.
God, that'd feel terrible.
Yeah.
Was that the game that you played against the refrigerator?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it was against that mug guy. I could be wrong.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't know if it was in one of those games or solo queue, but I know I did it like once before. It was pretty recent too. Well, Amp are gonna continue to siege here. This
I'll
is
say that not allow DoV to get Elder.
Yeah, and if they get a second Elder Amp, it's actually gonna be pretty decent because it is stronger the second time you get it.
Oh my god. Double Elder Drake on 4 stacks. Oh my god.
Yeah, Tristana needs to sell this Storm Razor.
Yes.
Sell Storm
Loses so
Razor.
much value late.
Grab Shiv. You're gonna be critting every time. Your damage is gonna go way up. Doesn't matter that you lose the 60 attack damage. It's really all you're getting out of it at this point is 60 attack damage. So, what rank am I? I'm D5 Flex Plat 2 solo.
I don't have a rank.
And that's D5 Flex, but I played solo, so I didn't play with anyone else.
Got a bronze in this game.
I legitimately was running into the same bronze like every game. Like he was actually bronze too. It was so frustrating. Like I don't know how bronze 2 gets to diamond MMR and flex, but it's not like he was like 10 games bronze. It was like 200 games bronze.
Legitimate bronze player.
Yeah.
Had to have got boosted by someone.
Yeah.
Playing his bronze solo queue games, getting like a diamond in it.
This is slowing down quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Just them going for that Elder Drake.
Yeah, going for the Elder now. This is definitely their moment to kind of end. I definitely appreciate the fact that they tried to stall it down until the second Elder came up, because now that they have that, they're going to be doing lots of deeps. They've got 2 GAs on their side, so DoV's going to have a really hard time killing them all.
Could honestly probably reset after sell that Storm Razor.
Yeah.
Go over to Baron, grab that.
If she sells the Storm Razor, and yeah, that's game.
We could definitely be seeing a 3-game set.
Yep. Still away the red buff. Should be a free Baron for him too, yeah. Doesn't look like there's going to be any kind of contest from DoV. Hike might get here in time if he wants to go for it. See if he can. Is he going to be able to get in and get the steal? No, it does go over to Zach. He's going to fall down. I don't see a way for DoV to win this team fight now, not without him. And, ooh, Wukong actually caught Anubishiri a little bit in a bad spot. He should be falling as well. Flashes away, but the Tristana auto goes a long distance. Now Shocker in a little bit of a bad spot. Manages to pick up a G8 out of the Wukong, though. Zog needs to wave clear. It's just so hard against the Baron minions, and they're going to have to deal from two fronts. Top lane's being pushed in, too. See if they're able to do it. Clover's uses Setsper presence a little bit early. Zach with the Let's Bounce finds him out. He's going to be in a bad spot. Can't quite dash away either. Stretching Strikes barely going to connect on the Soccer. They're actually doing a really good job on this fight. They've gotten the health bars so low from Amp that they might be able to pick up the kill. Nazumi barely gets the shield off in time to save his life.
Thank God for bone plating, am I right?
I don't think bone plating stops the first damage.
Oh, does it not?
No. It once you get hit, the next 3 attacks will reduce damage. Yeah, you can tell by how many little shards it has around.
Little dragon heads are walking around you?
Yeah, so if it still has 3 shards, it hasn't negated any damage.
Okay. First time I saw that after I like came back and played for a little bit, I was like, what is this
You're
thing?
like, what the hell?
Like, how are these guys getting little shields walking around them? I don't know that item.
You should be able to sell items to other players.
Trade.
Yeah. Not like give gold over, though.
Sitting on 10k gold?
Like, they still have to, like, pay full price for it. But
Well,
they can just
She's
buy it from you in lane.
Yeah. Nitrous is sitting on 7k gold. I don't think she'd be
Yeah, she'd be fine with
mad
that.
about that. Shoot, they could be double the price and she wouldn't.
She's give it to me straight, Bob.
Exactly.
Right, Siege coming down on the top lane. They still have Elder. That thing lasts so long when you get the second time. It's actually absurd.
Yes.
Definitely paying off for him now, having gotten that first one, but
I think we hit 60 minutes. Did we get a full hour gameplay?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it's going to.
Yeah, Clovers is finally 5 items, uses his ult just to get them out of there.
This is looking like where it's gonna be game, or at least game-ending fight.
Yeah, it's getting there. God, how much longer does that Infernal have? Or sorry, Elder have? It's Jesus Christ, it's still going. It still has a quarter of its time left.
Jesus. Was it quadruple in time?
I don't know. I legitimately hadn't seen second Elder since they released it.
Yeah, no, this is the first time I've ever seen someone get a
Oh my
second
god,
Elder.
Hike's gonna go in for the engage all by himself. Might actually be a decent fight. The Ziggs ult gonna land on a few. Zach barely manages to dodge away. Now Hike flashes away. I think he's gonna burn down from this Elder, though. Clover's in the front line taking up a lot of damage, and DoV lose nothing, but managed to at least deter them away. Health bar's low.
My dear God.
Yeah. Yeah, Caitlyn. Oh my god. That Carver does so much damage. He's got a death cap.
Hold Q, it does some damage, by the way, if you're wondering.
Oh my god. I have to check. Are they still in the game? They're still in the game. Jesus Christ.
Holy hell.
Sorry, spoilers. Not ending the next 3 minutes.
This is crazy.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
a little
remember-
absurd.
Remember when you said that you want game times to be shorter? Yesterday?
All it
I
took,
agree with you.
they literally decreased the price of crit and games times doubled by
Right.
decreasing the item cost. We're supposed to make it go faster. You doubled the game time.
To be fair, we still have a kill a minute. Over a kill a minute. Hey Ham, I think Zach's healing's gonna be over.
Oh, it's gonna be over. If it's not over, he's doing something wrong. He's gonna be at like 90k healing.
I figured. For anyone that bet under, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sure you didn't expect a 52-minute game here.
Yeah, and both AD carries still holding on to their Storm Razor. It's a really good first item power spike, but literally it's just 60 attack damage and a little bit of attack speed at this point.
Well, attack speed you're gonna get back from the Zeal item.
Right, you're going to get the attack speed back from Zeal item. You're going to get an extra 30% crit chance, which is essentially a 30% damage buff. You're going to get which is also going to mean you're going to be critting more, right? It's a huge it's just a huge upgrade over the Stormrazor. Like at the moment, yeah, Stormrazor, they get the attack speed buff off of it and the movement speed buff from the crit. That's literally it.
Yeah, they really need to just get this item away. As soon as you're starting to get close to full build, it just needs to go bye-bye.
Yep. And they've got the gold for it. It's not like either of them are hurting.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, and Soccer doesn't have any armor pen either to get past his Zac. This is rough. Amp are at least doing a really good job of splitting DoV up right now, recognizing they have a lot of different things they have to focus on. Nice Cataclysm from Hike, but they're just going to get collapsed on the backside. Lose their inhib. They're going to lose bot inhib here as well. Unless Clovers can make some magic happen. Nope, don't think he can.
Oh, I thought that was the real Wukong. I was like, did Wukong DC?
Oh my god.
In a very unfortunate time to DC.
Yeah, okay. Now it's the inhib falling. That goes down. Maybe they can siege up these towers. They're gonna need Baron and a third Elder. Elder's coming up in 25 seconds.
No, if you actually get a third Elder?
I don't know if it has like a third stack or not, but
I really hope it doesn't, because that would be a little absurd. To grant you, this whole game's a little absurd, but...
yeah. 55 minutes.
A little lengthy.
They might actually have a catch out onto the Zac here. No, pause. It's an interesting pause.
Jungler lag. 7k ping, yeah, that'll do it. If you have 7k ping, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
Is Ziggs solo wave clearing those minions?
I mean, he can. He's Ziggs.
It's triple inhib. Double supers are very hard to clear even for Ziggs.
Yeah.
Be a lean, mean farming machine, I guess. Right, should be getting back in. They just asked if the other team was ready, and they responded with a yes. Here we go.
Yep. I definitely saw Zac here. Let's see if they can pick him out. Nice layering of the CC. Stead President should come out soon. Nope, doesn't even need it. It's going to be his passive burning down. Might be able to force out a Baron now.
Ooh.
Possibly, though. With the Kled engage, maybe not. Nice job there. Cataclysm in, but it doesn't quite matter. It's good damage onto Chijiro, though. That's exactly what they need. He does manage to kite away, and a Buster Shot's going to knock 2 out. Now re-engage from Clovers. Jump in from Chijiro, an immediate flash away. Soccer trying to chase forward, but a stop on Gummy Bulls engage. That's huge right there. That is 3 people dead on the side of Amp. DoV doesn't get anything off of it, though, because they have to go defend against triple inhib. Oh, Clovers, don't do it.
Oh boy. Are they gonna be able to stop all these?
I don't
No, they
know. Anubis is gonna
here?
die. Zog is super low. This might be the end. Clover's trying to do what he can. Soccer fighting for his life.
Oh my god.
They just need to
those
peel
clutch
aggro from the minions. All it takes is Tristana right now to walk in and just auto attack it a couple times. It might be a little dangerous, but
DoV hanging on by the skin of their teeth.
yeah,
For the
just
56
barely.
minute game. Definitely gonna be reaching 57, possibly a 58 minute. This is the longest we've ever had in all seasons, I believe.
I don't remember, honestly. I try to
I'm
forget
pretty
games
sure
like
it is.
this. I'm running out of things to say. Like,
If interest is soloing the Elder, she can.
yeah, oh, easily. She could probably... she doesn't have lifesteal, so she can't solo the Baron, but Elder does, like, no damage.
Yeah. This is the first time I've ever seen 3 Elders go down. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's certainly nice. That the game I was telling you about from the LPL that went like super long. I think that had 3 elders.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. There's no way DoV can fight now, not with this elder.
No, not with the Elder and the Baron coming through and triple inhib down. Like, if they somehow came back from this, I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah.
All right.
They're trying to clear it, but Baron, Elder, and 3 inhibs. It's going to take a miracle fight from them, and even then, they still have to defend against the waves. We'll see if it can happen. Hike does engage onto the Kled, but they need to be careful. Tristana's on the top side. I don't know why she's not jumping in to get this Nexus off. You just need to finish off the game. She's going for it. Zog wants to try and defend, but I don't think it matters. This should be AMP taking the game 58 minutes in.
Holy shnikes. That game was what felt like an eternity. That took everything to fall on the side of DoV for AMP to win there too. Like literally everything that could have died
Yeah.
died. Multiple times.
Oh my god. That was a...
Oh boy.
It was a long one.
That was a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see these damage numbers.
I want to see these healing numbers.
Damage healed.
He only healed 56k?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of high.
Nah.
I mean,
That...
it gets to a point though where he's not taking much of literally any damage from camps, I guess, and I guess he should be doing it from his whatchamacallit, but he only took 48,000 damage.
That is...
Or 74,000.
Yeah. Well... One person voted over.
Oh really?
Yep.
Who got it?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me who voted what.
Um,
But Jeebus.
MVP, Trist,
Trist or...
Starstro.
I don't think Starstro did anything. I'd say Trist or Nezumi. Nezumi had the same damage numbers as Trist. They both did 50k.
Oh, I was thinking Starstro just because he was getting, you know, a million picks on Anubashiri, like 13 deaths.
I mean, they were all getting picks after him. Like, Chijiro found him, Nezumi found him, Gummy Bulls found him, Starstro found him.